Hi guys. All right, so this is the weekly collective for all signs. I have to tell you how pissed off I am. Yesterday, there's been several requests for you guys to do for me to do the messages from the other side. I did it, guys. It was like a 30-minute video and YouTube erased it, or it didn't upload. What a mess. So I will be redoing that for you, but at some point this week. I'm really sorry. I'm really pissed about it. I'm really, really pissed, and I can't figure out a way to find the video. So it's done. It's over with. It has to be redone, unfortunately. All right. So starting with Aries. What are you chewing? Don't chew wires. No. No. 5 cards for Aries for the week. No. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so on Monday, you could have a reconciliation with somebody, or at least an attempt at a reconciliation, okay? It's saying here, just walk away. Just walk away. This person comes back into your life. You know they're no good. You know they are vindictive, and they are probably like a bit self-centered. I don't really like their speech. I feel like they can be a very aggressive talker. You already know this, and I think it's going to run into Tuesday because you're going to feel like, did I make the right choice not answering them, or even if you did answer them, saying, no, I'm not going to reconcile with you. It does look like you're having a difficult time on Tuesday, whether that's fatigue, mental fatigue, emotional fatigue, whatever the case. Tuesday's not the best day ever. It does look like somebody could be coming to your aid, though, like a friend, hey, want to grab coffee, or do you want to just talk on the phone, whatever the case. On Wednesday, we have the same person from Monday, still causing conflict, still causing a bit of an issue for you, unfortunately. Not really loving it. By Thursday, you're seeking some sort of justice. You're like, okay, I can't take it anymore. Now I really need to state my cause, or explain to this person why they can't be in my life, and I'm going to have to really be aggressive about it because this person's being aggressive back to me. You could also be spending time with somebody you care about on Thursday as well. And on Friday, you're looking at new options and possibilities to drop this heavy burden and to protect your peace. So expect, Aries, somebody to just screw with you this week, unfortunately. All right, so doesn't look great. Don't worry, I'll give you guys a bonus. All right, so moving on to Taurus. My brain's not really here today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Monday through Friday for Taurus. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, on Monday, you have some decisions you need to make, and it's like you're having a really difficult time with it, okay? Somebody could be inviting you somewhere as well, whether this is like a party or whether it's just hanging out with friends, family members, whatever the case. And that's another thing you have to decide, because it's almost like you're in 2 different directions. Do I go to this? Do I go to this instead? Do I answer this person's message, or do I answer this person's message? It's just kind of confusing day for you. On Tuesday, it looks like you're working so hard that you're exhausted and you're feeling like very unstable, whether that's your health or whether that's emotionally. It's just not the best day for you. So far, it looks like everybody's going to have a shitty Tuesday. And on Wednesday, you could be having some issues with what looks like an air sign. Doesn't have to be. Could just have air placements or be a big talker. They may be moving, or you might be moving, and there's some like bitterness around that. Oh, hi.
Oh, hello.
And on Thursday, you're going to hear about, you could have some financial regret on Thursday, so be careful about that. You could be hearing about like a new bill that you forgot about. You could be hearing about somebody getting a hold of your card online, whatever the case. Just be careful, okay? And on Friday, something will be illuminated actually around your financial investments of any kind, and you will be seeing some sort of turnover. So whether it's an actual investment, or whether it's a new job, or whether it's starting something new on the side, it looks like it's going to be pretty good for you. Moving on to Gemini. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, messages going back and forth between you and somebody, and it looks like it's going to be kind of rough. Okay, going to have to make a judgment call there. This person's going to disappoint you. You're not going to feel really great about this conversation, okay? It looks like could run even into Tuesday, because Tuesday it looks like you're protecting your peace. You might be taking some time off, just trying to relax, trying to decompress, okay, after Monday. On Wednesday, could be spending time with somebody you really care about. They could be gifting you something or asking you if you would go travel to some degree with them, okay? Like, hey, I have to go, you know, on a road trip, or maybe they're going to visit someone else. I don't know, but they're going to ask you if you want to go, if it's not a gift. I don't know who's messaging me. On Thursday, if you have a child, they might be getting sick. If you don't have a child, you could be getting sick, or somebody close to you could be getting sick. It's okay. Like, there's a lot of, you know, you'll be healing. It's nothing terminal. But there is a lot of support here if you are getting sick. And for some reason, I can smell chlorine. That's for you. I do not have a pool. On Friday, you are manifesting a get-together with somebody that you really care about. Could be socializing, having fun, spending the weekend with them, whatever the case, okay? Moving on to Cancer. 5 cards for the week. I have like blurred vision right now, Cancer. Is that you? It's weird. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, you have some decisions to make on Monday. It does look like it could have to do with a move and or travel, something getting postponed or delayed, and you being very frustrated about it, okay? On Tuesday, you could be, if you're in any sort of romance, you could be intimate on Tuesday, having a good time with them on Tuesday, spending quality time together. If you are not, you could be meeting a soulmate on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you're having a financial issue come up. Be careful of your spending. It does look like you could overspend or have buyer's remorse to some degree. I also see somebody asking you for money, which is never fun. And somebody's making art this week. On Thursday, looks like you are probably visiting somebody who's sick or hearing about somebody's ailment. Worst case, you could be hearing about a death, but it does look like something pretty serious, okay? And it's not you. You may be guarding your energy against this person after you find out. And we have 999 here. You might want to Google that. And on Friday, it does look like you are dropping some sort of heavy burden and doing a lot of self-care. Whether that's a spa day or whether that's just sitting around reading a book, drinking coffee, okay? But it does really look like you're spending time just by yourself. All right, moving on to Leo. Seeing an alligator. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, by the way, guys, for all the people that have been complaining about the volume, and I do apologize for that, I do have some new equipment. I wasn't sure how to use it today, but I will be using it this week, okay? So hopefully that'll help the volume. Okay, on Monday, if you are in any sort of relationship, you're going to have a relationship drama on Monday, okay? If you are not in a relationship, you could be having work drama. A boss, a close coworker, something of that nature, okay? It does look like it will resolve itself after maybe, probably not on Monday, but it will resolve itself. Hey, no, you can't get me in trouble again. No, come here, 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 come here. Thank you. You can't get me. If you chewed one of her shoes and I got in trouble. So on Tuesday, you're working hard towards some sort of goal. I really do like it. It does look like you have emotional fulfillment on Tuesday as well. And nope. Sorry, Leo. And you are getting over what looks like a tower moment. Could even have been a stalker, unfortunately, that you're getting past. Thankfully, they're done and over with that. On Tuesday, you're gifting someone something or helping someone with something, okay? Be careful. It doesn't look like they really appreciate you, so that's not that great. On Thursday, you're manifesting else a move and or a trip, probably with somebody you care about. You could even be putting money away for that. And on Friday, you could be finding out that you're coming into more income. I don't know how that is, okay, because it's going to vary Leo to Leo. Obviously, some of you are going to get a pay raise. Some of you are going to find a better job. Some of you are going to win the lottery. But I see more money coming your way for sure. Moving on to Virgo. Five cards for the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Looks like you're walking towards some sort of goal on Monday. You are really fighting for whatever this is. Something you really want to transpire. I think you're going to be disappointed that it takes so long or that there's delays or frustrations. But when it happens, you're going to be elated, okay? Sorry, I'm dying. It looks really good. On Tuesday, however, you could have some regret, okay? It's like, oh, shoot, I forgot to go feed the dog. Oh, darn, I forgot to go pay that bill, whatever. You're just like kind of frustrated with yourself. And your language could be kind of harsh or aggressive on Tuesday. So just be careful about that because somebody could take it the wrong way. On Wednesday, you could be spending time with what looks like another fire sign or somebody with fire sign placements. Looks pretty good. Could be going even out in nature or just spending quality time together. Like I said, this is a spiritual sort of connection. On did I say another fire sign? I don't know why I said another fire sign. Maybe you have fire sign placements. I'm on Virgo, right, guys? My brain. My brain. My poor brain. On Thursday, anyway. On Thursday, you have some sort of karmic situation happening around your finances. It looks pretty good. To be honest with you, it looks like you're going to have an increase in abundance at some point. It's going to start on Thursday, but obviously it's going to progress. And then on Friday, you're going to find out someone's screwing you over. Could be somebody in the workplace and or family. Not good. All right, moving on to Libra. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, Libra, you're walking away from a situation. Oh, thank goodness you're walking away from a situation on Monday. I don't care if it's quitting your job, you're walking away from a loved one, I don't know, but whatever it is, you needed to do this. This is long overdue, okay? On Tuesday, you're feeling really resentful and angry, kind of feeling like hot-tempered, but there is somebody here that you do value that could kind of help you decompress, okay? And on Wednesday, watch your eating on Wednesday. It does look like you could eat something bad and or regret eating something. You are moving forward with a financial situation. It's just it's else postponed or it's going slower than you wanted. Be careful. On Thursday, somebody's going to try to reconcile somebody from the past. You're not going to be too pleased that this person's coming back around. And on Friday, yeah, you're going to tell this person to go stick it. Okay. And on Friday, you could also have canceled plans. Moving on to Scorpio. 5 cards for Scorpio. I'm hearing Dior. I don't know what that's about. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, you're manifesting something fantastic. Lots of self-care. Make sure you're resting when you need to rest. It does look like you have the potential to overdo it on Monday, and you have a lot of things coming in this week for you, new opportunities. You're going to need to put yourself first, okay? Don't overdo anything. If you're waiting on any sort of new income, it's a little delayed, but it will be coming. It'll start the ball rolling on Tuesday, okay? It says divine timing, however, it starts on Tuesday. You can be rest assured that something is going to transpire around your finances that's going to be positive. On Wednesday, you could have buyer's remorse. Be really careful about that, and or also be careful if you end up like getting too busy for someone or walking out on someone and they take it the wrong way. There could be like just miscommunication on Wednesday, okay? And on Wednesday, you could be dealing with somebody from the past. That somebody else got that as well. Could be an air sign, and it does look like it's very frustrating to you when you do not like it at all. And could be talking about a trip and or a move by Friday. Either or, it's going to bring new passion into your life. Moving on to Sagittarius. 5 cards for Sagittarius. I'm getting nauseous, Sag. I don't know if that's for you or what. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, you are... watch out for finances on Monday. Somebody's trying to screw you over else financially or lie to you or manipulate you around your finances on Monday, okay? On Tuesday, you have already figured this out, and now you're guarding your energy and your assets, feeling very frustrated, and a bill could pop up this week that you forgot about. On Wednesday, you're moving forward with like fiery. You're feeling fiery. You're moving forward. You're like, screw this. If I have to fight for it, I'm going to get it, kind of thing, okay? Finances will start to improve as the week goes on. On Thursday, be careful of someone pulling as the devil. They are trying to interrupt something in your life. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. Just be really guarded, especially if this is somebody that you know out in public or in the workplace. And on Friday, you are probably doing the hermit thing. Yeah, it looks like it. Trying to decide where you really want to invest your time or invest your skill, and just kind of feeling worn out from the week. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, 5 cards for Capricorn. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, you could be overthinking a situation, needing some more rest, extra rest on Monday, okay? Could be helping out a friend and or a family member as well. And some of you are considering where to take your relationship. So if you're in a relationship, you might be like, you know, maybe it's time we move in together, we get engaged, we get married, like whatever, okay? On Tuesday, you are in need of some emotional fulfillment. Will you end up getting it? At some point, yes, this week you will. And on Wednesday, a tower moment could be happening around a get-together. It's not even a bad tower moment, Capricorn. It's not even bad. It's like a get-together where something profound will happen. So maybe you're meeting somebody for the first time and it's like amazing experience, or maybe it's, you know, you're with somebody that you already love and like you have that moment of that aha moment of like, wow, I'm the luckiest person alive. Maybe you're just with friends and they're like, hey, here's this new business venture if you want to get in on it, and you make millions. You know, it just looks really good on Wednesday. On Thursday, you could be going through something painful. It does look like physical pain. Be careful not to step on anything. And somebody's going to write to you and tell you that they have regret. Could have been something they said to you, okay? And by Friday, you could be having like visions, channeling, downloads, psychic anything going on. Trust your intuition, your gut on Friday, because something's going to transpire and you're going to know that it was going to happen, okay? Or how to deal with it. Moving on to Aquarius. 5 cards for Aquarius, Monday through Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, Aquarius, you could be spending some time with somebody you care about, family or friends, helping somebody out, and some of you could be getting engaged or married. On Tuesday, you are really fighting an inner conflict on Tuesday, okay? You're feeling a little unbalanced on Tuesday and wondering if you're making the right decisions, if you're on the right path, you know, really questioning yourself entirely. On Wednesday, you could be traveling and or looking at options of travel, something to get away, something to like for self-care or self-preservation. And on Thursday, you are doing self-care, so that's good. Even if you're working, you're still putting yourself first. You're still like protecting your boundaries. Somebody's going to make some sort of offering to you by Thursday anyway. And on Friday, could be spending time with a loved one, family member, people you care about, and somebody who's sick. Moving on to Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. Five cards for Pisces for the week. And I do want to mention this because, again, like I said, I did do messages from the other side and the whole thing never uploaded and the video's gone and all that. I did mention in that, though, for private readings this week, I will not be working on Friday. Okay, so if you come to me on Thursday night or if you come to me on Friday morning, just know that I will not be working until Saturday, okay? 5 cards for Pisces for the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, Pisces, what in the actual hell? Are you going to need a bonus too? Christ. Looks like some sort of transformation. Okay. Some sort of transformation is going to happen on Monday. It actually is going to bring you some stability. You're going to learn some sort of truth that's going to help you move forward. You're going to have an issue with an air sign this week, okay? If you're making plans for travel, it may get postponed or delayed. If you are on Tuesday, you're dropping a heavy burden. You have a lot of regret over something you said and or did. I assure you, it was meant to be, and you'll move forward just fine. Like just fine. Even if it takes you a while, it's okay, and you do have some sort of support system here. On Wednesday, you might be lacking a little bit financially and or emotionally. Again, I see somebody coming to your age. You may have a relationship of some sort that looks like it's going to transpire into something bigger. It does not have to be romantic, okay? But I do see something very spiritual and something very strong as well here on Wednesday. On Thursday, it does look like you're having some anxiety, needing to make some future plans and or decisions around family, and you're looking at new options and opportunities. You could even be like making a list. And on Friday, it does look like somebody's trying to screw you over. We have 777 here. That's not good. That's not good. You have to decide where you're really going to invest. You have to guard your energy. Lots of anxiety here. Finances will probably fix your problem, to be honest with you. It says stay optimistic. You will be moving forward. Okay. All right, guys. I'm really sorry I didn't get up that other bonus. I will get to it. I'm just so pissed. 30 minutes on point. What are you going to do? All right, guys. Have a great